Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ronald.
Good morning.
Ronald and I are in here. We're duo solo. So it's just he and I for right now. And we're gonna see how these markets are moving. It's 9:30 a.m. everybody. Let's look at the daily charts like we usually do. And as you can see, yesterday was a bearish engulfing bar after it hit resistance, which gives me reason to believe that the market is going to make a move very similar to earlier, like so. So we will see what is going on. We will see how the market reacts to yesterday's huge sell-off. What gives me extreme reason for pause is the fact that price pause to the upside. I mean, its price has now come down and closed below the 16,804.75 area, which is there. So the only way that this bearish bar is negated is the fact that if 804.75 area, which is there, so the only way that this bearish bar is negated. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I had somebody come into the room and they're not muted. Hold on for me 1 second there. So the only way this bearish bar is negated is if we get a push up on volume that's greater than the previous day's volume. They're not muted the upside. So if it doesn't do that, then my expectation is for this arrow for price to follow this line down. And we'll have to wait and see. Right now, we're on the inside day, and it's 4 days before Christmas. So if we have an opportunity, we're going to take the trades, but we're not going to force anything. We'll wait and let the markets tell us what it is trying to do. With that said, let's get started with today's trading. Everybody knows we start at 9:35. So here we go. So right now, very interesting look. And we're going to wait for the 9:35 hour to see if price now tries to push down. And we'll wait for everything to align to take our trades. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. And let me know if there's anything that you want me to point out or anything that you would like better understanding on. And we'll see what happens from here. Okay, so now we do have price going down here. If price pushes up here, I think that we might have a downside move. I just need her to push down. Hmm. Which direction will we go, ladies and gentlemen? So it's now 9:35. Let's see. Push. Stay out of the thick of things here.
On 2,700. Is that a legitimate entry on 900 or no?
It is not because it is, but it is not. I'm not calling the trade because you're in a cluster.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
You see that
Consolidation.
Yes, consolidate. So we're gonna hold off on it because it's
play with it.
Yeah, because it could push up, it could push down.
Yeah.
My bias is to the downside, but she's literally sitting on moving average support right now. Moving average support meaning she's just sitting on that green line.
Yeah.
And the trade between that green line and purple line.
That's not a safe area to trade in.
Yeah, because it could break out on you, right? And you be like, oh shit, we should have took that trade. But if it break out to the upside, you can be like, shit, we should have took that trade.
Now you're gambling.
Now you're gambling. All right. So
How about now? Oh no, I'm still in that range.
yeah, you just I what I want to do is wait for it to because did it make a move? Yes, it did make a move. But I want to, and she gonna continue to fall here. You mother. That's all right. That's all right.
We want to get out of that range before we start
Pushing, right?
Ooh-wee.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Quentin. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, everybody.
So we are here just let me see here, everybody. So you see what I'm talking about? The price went all the way back up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gambling.
So yeah, that's
rolling the dice.
Yeah, we weren't trying to do that. We just want to wait and see. We just want to wait and see what this thing is going to do.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Quentin? So we just want to wait on it. That is a bullish engulfing bar to go to the upside on the 8100 volume chart. We do have everything crossing back up. But it is divergence. Okay, so let's get ready. We want to take that trade. If in fact it gives it to us. Yeah.
When are you on? I'm on. Look, we favoring the short.
Favoring the long. Well, you're not favoring anything now. You can take it all off. Well, hold on, not necessarily yet. Just no, we're not favoring anything, short or long. Oh, that's off the table because it came. You see, it came crashing back in.
Yeah.
Because this thing, if it give you a green bar and the green bar breaks, she'll be a long, but it'll be a long against the moving average. So we're not taking that trade. If it's a short, it hadn't set up yet.
Yeah.
If it breaks that high of this green bar here, it can potentially go up.
The 8100.
Yeah, but the entry right now is on the 900, yeah, except for it doesn't meet the criteria because the moving average is across now.
Yeah.
So because
There's an entry to go up.
It's an entry to go up if
But
you would, but it doesn't confirm you don't have confirmation that it's going to go up.
Yeah. I got you.
But it's a setup, but it's not a trade, right? Because this thing could go either way.
Yeah.
But we just wait. The short hasn't set up yet because the bar hasn't closed on that 2400.
On the 2400.
I said 2400. I was looking at the numbers contracts
Oh.
on the 8100. Okay. On the 8100. My apologies there because I'm sitting up there looking at something. What are you talking about, man? It's
like, hold on.
Preston, check your messages for me. It's sitting right there at the cusp, like it wants to turn over. We wanted to get she's sitting right there at that moving average support though. And
I was gonna say if we get a pullback on that 2700, that may be our opportunity.
so this thing is in a cluster, man. That's why we trade that cluster. It's in a consolidation range for sure. Because you notice she keeps pushing back and forth from that 19 to the bottom 900 is about 930. She did that. She keeps going lower, right? But she keeps pushing up every time.
Yeah.
So you just don't know. And actually, so now she's pushing back up. It could be alone. I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Just don't know. So we wait. We wait. Since the open, we've literally had a red bar, now green bar. So you had bears, bulls, bears, bulls. They literally in here tussling. They fighting. They're fighting. So let them fight it out. Figure out who want to win. And we'll jump on the back of the winner once they determine that.
ABC pattern on 8100 to go up.
Okay. In order for me to have any confidence in any loans, I need price to close above 40. In order for me to have confidence in the shorts, I need price to get below 900 and then pull back. Can't just get below it because so there's is really in this little 40-point range, and I am not trading in this little range here until she decides which direction she wants to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain this to you in no uncertain terms, okay? Just because it's a setup doesn't mean it's a trade, meaning that you can have a setup for your entry and it meet all your parameters and this, that, and the other. But if you're trading in consolidation, unless your system uh, requires that you trade or is a consolidation system, then you have to wait and sit on the sidelines until it breaks that consolidation. We are trend traders, and what I would prefer to do is always take a trend within a trend trade. So when I don't have that, uh, I'm not really going to be calling trades too tough. So we just sit here and wait. There have been opportunities in this consolidation to take the trades, but we have decided not to, simply because a couple of them would have won, a couple of them would have lost. So you'd be literally up or down a little bit and paying the broker a lot of money. So let's just wait on everything we want to see. And again, if there are any questions or anything you want me to point out, please feel free. Let me know. It's tough. This is real tough right here. Like hard. And when I say hard, I don't mean it's hard to figure out. I mean, it's hard to take a trade uh, in this mumbo jumbo because you're truly guessing right here. So we wait and chill. Just checking everything here. Oh, so market is just teetering. When you get good at the waiting, you can get good at trading because you literally have to wait on everything that you want to see. going up or going down? Which way do you think?
Well, it's crawling. It's doing a sideways crawl.
This is very true. Consolidation at its finest. Lord, Lord, Lord. I mean, what you want me to do with this, man? I mean, tomorrow is definitely going to be a training day. We're not going to even attempt to do any trading or anything tomorrow, just as a FYI. This is the last trading before the holiday, everybody. I will be posting videos here and there. I will be doing some teachings as well. So get ready for that. I'm going to be doing posting a lot of videos on what's possible and what's out there.
What do you think the outlook is going to be for 2024 as it relates to maybe looking at some other options like not options, but like crude oil or what to mix it up a little bit?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to stick with the NQ for now, and because the NQ is going to be hot in the first quarter, right? We might add another market. It probably won't be crude oil because crude oil is so volatile. I literally know of people that were buying apartments one day and selling them the next quarter.
Wow.
Because that crude oil, you can make a lot of money really, really quick, right? Uh, but if you have to kind of, in order to trade another market, the first thing you have to do is study it and kind of get a breath for it. What we will do, though, is we will be trading different time frames on the same market. Does that make sense? Like we'll be having trades on the 300, the 900, the 2700. Probably won't go too much higher than the 2700. So we'll have three different time frames going at the same time. So that way you can maximize the amount of, the trades that you're getting. So you don't have to say, okay, I don't want to wait on this trade. I have to consider and put plans and put things in getting ready for that. I can't talk this point. Why? So I put that in place where we want to be able to trade multiple time frames because everybody have their own time frame. Because Keith made a very, very, very valid point when he said, looking at the different charts, uh, you sometimes miss stuff on miss trades because you're looking at one chart. Where if you just focus on that one chart, then everything else will take care of itself because you won't have to worry about it. You just focus on that. Like right now, the only one I'm focusing on is the 8100 and the 900. That's really the only chart that I'm focused on right now. And it is at the bottom again. Bottom of the range. So is he gonna break the range? Or is she gonna turn up? Make a call, Ron. What's he gonna do?
I'm looking forward to it dropping. That's what I would love for that to happen.
Now, why you want to drop? I'm just curious because I want to hear what your thought process is.
Well, it seems to be getting lower and lower. And I'm looking at the I'm looking at the momentum and the trend on the 2700, the trend on the 900. Even the momentum on the 900 is short. So it's like if it continues down, then we may have a better chance of catching a short. Well, I guess sooner, a sooner chance of catching a short.
Right, I got you. I got you. We'll see. There are some things out there that, for me, I've never used this term before, and I don't want you guys to, please don't read a lot into this. I'm just saying this. This is a classic triangle. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't want you to read anything of what I'm doing other than just to see what I'm doing there. Because I'm not a pattern trader. I don't trade patterns per se. That's what you call a triangle pattern. So that means it should break out to the upside. It should. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to, because I don't know the answer to that, right? Who am I? I would want it to go down too. Okay, so she's getting below the 900 area. Let's see her retest it. Let's see her retest it. Let's see her retest it. Let's see that. Let's see. If you see something, say something.
I'm looking.
And that right there, that might, no. Don't get too excited about this. Because like I told you, I want to see her come down and then pull back. She's down, but she hasn't pulled back yet. That was a good one, Ron. I see you. Did you have an entry?
And I don't see an entry.
So let's see her retest this. Come on. Let's see her retest it. Let's watch her retest it.
I'm pulled back on the 9.
Let's watch and see what she does right here. This is an inflection point.
That pull what on the 2700? You see it?
Yeah, I see the pole bar. See it loud and clear. Get ready for a short.
All right, ready.
And we got this bar's got to close. It's got 368 contracts in it.
Okay.
290 at 10 o'clock news.
We all doing this, or
Yeah. But it's 10 o'clock news though, isn't it?
Yeah. Can't break the rules.
Can't break the rules.
That's when things go left.
it's a yellow folder, right?
It is. But I'm teaching Ronald that even though it's a yellow folder, I want him to stick to the rules that 5 before and after news. Because if I'm not around, I don't want him having to guess, right? Or say, okay, it's a yellow folder, I can take it, because this is the thing. A folder can't go from orange to yellow, but it can go from yellow to orange.
Yeah.
And it can go from yellow to red. And I think what's the matter of fact, we didn't even say it. What's the news for today? It didn't give us a trade anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. 8:30, we had 2 red folders, 2 orange folders. The 2 red folders are final GDP and unemployment claims. The 2 orange are final GDP price index and Philly Fed manufacturing index. 10 a.m. the yellow folder is CB leading index, and 10:30 yellow folder is natural gas storage.
So yeah, I'm leaving this alone until, like I said, I get it alignment. You don't have that 8100. Literally from 9:30 on was red, green. And when it turned red, it stayed red, but it stayed in consolidation. So I think she might break down here, but I don't know that for sure. So again, we just gotta sit and wait. Sit and wait. Jonah?
Nah, man, nothing at all. I ain't say nothing.
No, what you said something, say something. No.
Nah, I didn't look. I had to look. I wasn't looking at everything. I wasn't looking at
Exactly. Look here.
We just stopped. Put while my head.
But yeah, it's not matching up the way it should. It did drop out of the consolidation zone a bit. I didn't draw any lines. I erased all my lines so I could start over. So that's what the problem is. Right there. Right? That's what the problem is. Right in there. Like you can see it. Like this whole area right here. It's a magnet right there. Excuse me. Thank you.
Are you talking about at the end of that, or where you got your crosshair? Your crosshair.
Why I got my crosshair. I'm going to draw a horizontal line and show it. It might fall apart from here, but that's what the problem is. It's got an equilibrium point right here, guys. Right there. Look straight across. If you look straight across at these points, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I'm gonna show everybody so you can see it. Keep your eye on that chart for me. It's going down, but we want to see a pullback on this 8100 because we don't know if it's going to get. That's what the problem is. That's an area. That's an area. She just steadily going down. I'm mad. Did it give you an entry?
Yeah, we had an entry,
But
but
it's just not 10 on
at the
5.
time, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
Let me show you this so you can see it. That sucks. We gave a trade during that news period.
and it went up for a little bit. We just had to stay in it for a minute.
That sucks.
It went up a little bit and dropped down.
That sucks. They gave it to you during.
Yeah, news. Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
think we had another chance to enter, but it wasn't 10:05.
That's what I'm saying. This right here. It gave you a trade right freaking there. That's all right. So we just wait. Because I'm looking for the trade that I can add on to.
Yeah,
Not one I gotta get out and get back in or get out quickly. We're trying to avoid I'm moving toward the scaling method versus the get in, get out method versus the scalping method. And this was the only I mean, this right here is legit. But like I said, it happened right on that news folder.
it gave you another chance to enter on that 300, but I know it's been dropped so much.
So everything's down right there. That's what you want to see. Everything down on 2 different time frames. That's a new ones.
They down on everything now.
Let me see how much is the market. Dropped 70 points. That's all right. We'll wait on it. Wait on what we want to see. You drop through that. That's all right. And we'll just wait on it because it's gonna pop. It's going to pop. I just want to see a retracement. Ooh, 100 points. Yeah, that sucks. And the entry, I'm telling you, the entry was right there. Right there. Right there on the 10 o'clock news.
Pull back on 900 again. That's probably going.
That sucks. Come on up, though. Come on up.
Trying to pull back on that 2,700.
Would you be interested in loans?
No. Loans, no.
Why not?
Because that green bar isn't printed yet.
Okay, if the green bar prints, would you be interested in loan?
Yeah.
You would be? Okay. I saw it hit your line. That's why I asked you that.
You said what?
I saw it hit your bottom support.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. And it bounced back off there.
And it bounced back off of that support here. So this might be the catalyst for the up move. It's got to cross up though on that 900 in order for it to. This is dangerous. So this is just on my side. This is very dangerous. I wouldn't put y'all in harm's way. Did you just laugh at me?
No.
Come on. Come on.
Would you expand your 8100 up for a sec?
Give me 1 second because I'm in that trade. Give me 1 second.
Well, I didn't see it.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
I just saw you got it. Okay, I see it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I took this. I don't know if it's going to, it should, but this is a counter trend trade. So I'm looking forward to make a push here. As you can see, I'm just teetering.
And you're in on the 900.
Yes, I did. Just watch it. Just watching it. Just watching it. Yeah, it should push.
Well, all right then.
All right. So that's the one. And I'm done.
The trade.
I'm done. So okay. So that's kind of what we do. I'll tell you what I did. It bounced up off of that resistance. The same thing I talked to y'all about a couple of days ago when I said that thing. If it bouncing off that support on the green bar here, and then it went up, and then it pulled back here.
Yeah.
So that lets me know I should be entering that market. Now, here you go. If you get a pullback, this will be the entry for everybody else, but I need a pullback first. If I get a pullback, I'll call a trade for y'all. But that's what I mean. This is going to be the second entry, but this should work for a degree for a good bit because it bounced up off of that support. So because it bounced off of the support, it might be a good second entry.
We'll pull back on what
The 900. See how everything's lined up now?
Yeah, that wasn't pulled back right there. That
You remember, it has to be red.
oh red.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I got you.
when it has to try to go red.
There you go.
And God almighty, dang it. I think she though. Ooh.
You're changing. I mean,
Huh.
this market's changing on us right now. Trying to stop somebody out. Yeah. I mean, you got in good on that one. A good amount of points on that one.
Yeah, it pushed. It pushed. The pushing is no, I can't have you do that because thing that you see is right there at your line.
Yeah.
It's right there at my line too. So it could pop there. But then again, you counter trend. And that's what I mean by this is the second move versus being in the first move.
Yeah. That 2900, you got a bearish then a bullish in both of them are 2700. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it just this thing here is tough today.
Now, if we can get another one like you just did, that'll be perfect. I mean, that was a perfect trade
It was, but do you know why?
because it pushed past the lines that were drawn, and then it was a good setup. It was the right setup.
All right, so I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to you. Ronald, you can't see it on my charts because I erased all of my lines. Ronald has a line right, and I'm gonna draw it if I possibly can. But I'm eyeballing it off of his charts, copy and move. Ronald has a line, a support line about right there. That's about right?
Yeah.
And he has a support line sitting right there. And if it goes up, come down to it, goes back up and fails, you have a high probability this thing turns that it's going to go in that direction. And that sucks. I'm mad about that, not telling you to take that one. I just couldn't do it on the equilibrium line. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. It just 90 was the entry, 69 was your stop. You couldn't take that trade nowhere. Because the stop was 23 points on that trade. Because the market is so volatile, your stops are huge.
Yeah.
Or bigger than normal. I ain't gonna say huge, but bigger than normal. 54. I entered at 61, but so let's just wait on them. The entry on that trade was 86 or 90, whichever one. But the thing's got to go 21 points in your favor. So it's got to go to all the way back up to 11, which is a long way for that thing to go, actually to go in a counter trend market overall. Because you're gonna be sick to your stomach on that second trade, unless you just, get out with a couple of points. Come on. But just work on seeing the thing that you want to see is that one there. This one here. That is called a 1, 2, 3 reversal. Right here. 1, 2, 3. Off of a low. Let's see if this thing. Oh, sheesh. It works every time. A lot of times. I ain't gonna say every time. It works most of the time. But that stop again, you can't look at how much money you're gonna make. You gotta look at how much you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
And your immediate stop was 72. And your entry was 90, 91.
Yeah.
Or 86 if you wanted to do a 3-bar reversal. Yeah, so we wait. Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw the trade that I took earlier. Worked for 15 and a half points. It wasn't rocket science or nothing I did that was so spectacular, nothing like that. It's just reading price flow. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and end today's session, and we'll end it like this. You guys have a very, very Merry Christmas, right? And we'll see you after the Christmas holiday, and looking forward to a very prosperous and profitable new year. So see you later. Enjoy your holiday.